What's good, YouTube family? Jake here. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be going through 3 meals that you can eat. They're very easy to make and they actually fill you up, okay? So I'm gonna go with a breakfast meal, a snack, and a dinner. Let's get right into it. All right, so for the first meal, we're gonna be eating, thing I've been eating a lot recently, it's a veggie egg wrap. So first got this low carb flatbread. This is easy. Grab a flatbread at your local store, you know, something like, we'll bring this out. So for what I like to do is first, gotta heat up the stove, all right? And what I like to do is throw a bunch of veggies on the actual flatbread instead of the actual pan, because if you notice that when you throw it on a pan, you're gonna lose a lot of the actual nutrients you have from different kind of veggies, like your peppers, your onions. Like I'll throw onions in here, or your spinach. If you throw them in here, you're gonna lose a lot of the actual nutritional value they hold. So what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of spinach and I'll throw it on top. All right, just to spread. Get all them on there. They're a little wilted, not gonna lie, they might not taste well. All right, and then from there, I'll take these peppers I got over here. I sliced them up a little bit, but I'll dice them up. Cool, that's simple, so right? Just dice up these peppers and I'm gonna throw them on top here. All right, so the egg's gonna go all on top of this. With this mix of veggies. Rule of thumb, you wanna have food that has a different variation of color. So I got green, I got red, I got yellow, all right? And now, this is heating up a little bit. I'm gonna throw down some coconut oil as my base, some healthy fat. Coconut oil in there. Yeah. I'm gonna just chop up my onion now. Smaller pieces here. So now we got the onions chopped. I'm just gonna throw them in. I'm gonna let it cook for a little bit, not too long, and then I'm gonna throw my eggs on top. So for the eggs, there you go. I'm gonna grab 2 eggs here. Nothing crazy. All right, crack these bad boys. Whisk this up. A little wrist action. Okay. That's about good. It's sizzling. Let that cook for a little longer. Put the eggs in. And if you want to too, you can throw seasoning, use like salt or pepper. Also got this seasoning called Everything Bagel. I use this mostly for eggs or just any vegetables that I eat. I'll just kind of throw a little bit of that in. Great taste. right, cool. Now that they're pretty much cooked, just that simple, we're gonna throw them on top of this wrap. Look at that. That took me probably 5-6 minutes. It did not take me that long, not even. Now we got this wrap. You can do also just throw in like some fruit if you like on the side. So usually I'll like strawberries or raspberries or blueberries. Just kind of throw them in, a little aesthetic. And there you have it, honestly. And then you want to wrap this up. I'm not great at wrapping. I'm not gonna wrap it up right now, but there you have it. Quick, easy meal for breakfast. For this next one, I'm gonna be making an easy fruit smoothie bowl. All right, so I got all my ingredients right here. All you need is like some kind of blender. This is a smaller blender, but if you got like a bigger blender, that works perfectly. So all I'm gonna do first is I got some blueberries and some raspberries here, some blueberries here. And the goal here is to fill it up a decent amount and make sure that the almond milk I got here is kind of below. So we're gonna fill up with some berries. Just a little bit more here. That should be good. I'm gonna grab these raspberries, fill them up as well. Get a little bit more raspberries in there. There we go. Perfect. Then what I'm gonna do is also add, to make it more creamy, I got cashew milk here, cashew milk yogurt here. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that. All right. Because that's the goal with our fruit smoothie bowl. We want to make it a little creamy, not too crazy though, not too crazy. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, so next you can add this if you want to. You don't have to, but protein powder, you know what I mean, for them gains, you know what I mean. So we're gonna add like a scoop. Put that in there. And like I said, the goal for this is to make the actual base of the smoothie bowl thicker. So with the almond milk we got here, we don't want to fill it up too much, just a little bit. So there, we'll try that first. And you might want to do a couple of rounds of actually trying to blend it to find that thickness. So that might, that's not gonna blend. Oh, there we go. See, you might get this, go again. So if this happens in your shake, you can either keep it how it is, or you can just add a little bit more almond milk. So honestly, this thickness is pretty good. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more, a little bit, like a little bit more. There. So we'll do that. Okay. Awesome. So we're gonna take this to our bowl. Oh yeah. This is thick. Now we got our bowl here. So we're just gonna put this in our base. And now you can add your toppings. This is my favorite part. You can add whatever you want on top. What I got here is some fruit. So I like to add all sorts kind of fruit. I got raspberries here. Even though we added frozen raspberries, I'll still like to throw them around the edge. All right, throw a little bit of them in there. And got some blueberries, we'll throw them in too. Got some bananas here. Throw them around the edge. Make it look nice. You always gotta make it look nice. There you go. And then we'll add, got some granola and some hemp seed. This is great fiber, so if you need any kind of like seed, hemp seeds are the way to go. Throw a little bit of that in there. You can kind of just sprinkle it in, honestly. Just a little bit around. There we go. And then I'll finish it off with this granola I've been eating a lot. It's Purely Elizabeth. A little chocolate. Throw that in there too. There we go. Yeah, just like that. I'll take a taste test of this too. So there we go. Just like that. A little bit of mix of everything in there. A little berry in there. It's good. That's good. Ooh, it's like a good cold texture too. Brandon, you're gonna try this too. This is good. All right, so we are at our last meal. We got dinner time, and we busted out the skillet for this one and the rice cooker as well. So what we're gonna be making is a ginger miso chicken. So the first thing we're gonna do is, obviously we started cooking our rice already, and I started to prep everything on the side. So we got asparagus, we got shiitake mushrooms, some ginger, our chicken, and what we did was made our miso. This is like our miso sauce. So I didn't have actual miso. I had tahini, which is a great substitute for miso, and some ghee butter. So you combine these two together, this is a great, great taste. This is where most of our taste is gonna be coming from at our whole entire ginger miso chicken recipe. All right, so we're gonna add a little oil. This should be heated up already. So we'll throw a little bit of this in. More, there we go. We're gonna add our chicken. This might go crazy. Turn this down a little bit. Yeah, it's a good sound. Put the chicken in there, and then also we'll add the ginger in there. So toss all that ginger in. You want to make sure that ginger is very fine. All right. So we'll mix all that up. While that's going and cooking, I'm gonna finish up chopping up this last little bit of asparagus. So once this fully cooks, give it about 2 to 3 minutes so it gets a little bit more golden, and then we're gonna toss in the mushrooms and the asparagus as well. So I'm also gonna chop up some of these shiitake mushrooms. I like to have some that are whole, just so I can have some whole ones in there, but I'll chop a few of them up. Little quarter pieces. More. All right, cool. Now that we waited about 2 to 3 minutes for the chicken to kind of fully cook a little bit more, we're gonna add in our asparagus and then our shiitake mushrooms. So just throw that in there. Go. The shiitake. That. Mix that up. And you can also, if you want to, you can add a little bit of salt in here and a little bit of pepper. And we're gonna let this cook for about 2 to 3 more minutes again, and then we'll add our tahini or our miso sauce. All right, so cool. Got a little crisp on everything here, on the mushrooms, on the asparagus. It's looking good, and on the chicken. Now we're gonna add this sauce, and then we're gonna add the rice. Sauce is I just tasted it, tastes pretty good. So we'll get this all in here. All right, and then just fold that into everything. To finish this off, we'll just add our rice that we cooked on the side, just brown rice. If you're going keto, just go with cauliflower rice. Boom, just like that. Mix it all up. Awesome. Now you have a meal about worth of 5 servings. This took me about 20 to 30 minutes to make in total. Was not that long, but now I'm prepped for most of the week. Let's give this a taste test. All right, so we got the mushroom. We're trying to get everything in here. Some chicken. That's a big boy chicken. Let me cut that up a little bit. So we got some chicken, some asparagus. Let me get this little mushroom right here. Just let me get this. That's actually pretty good. You can taste the ginger in it, and like a good little, like the side of like the tahini too. You can taste that combination. It actually pairs up really well, especially with the rice. It has a nice like a little soft crunch to it. So there you have it. I mean, that was simple. Look how much more I have. This is like a little serving for me. I can prep this with any other food that I decide to make. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Those are just 3 simple meals that you can decide to make. You know, it's easy, it's filling, and it's also healthy and good for you. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay healthy and stay happy out there. Peace, y'all.